Video 9.4, A Student Realization, circa 1750. Here we see number 38 in the Gallipoli manuscript. Gallipoli, rather than being the important battle site in World War I on the coast of Turkey, is a small Italian city. And it gave its name to a recently rediscovered manuscript of probably an advanced student's realizations of a number of partimenti by Francesco Durante. And this is one in E-flat major. Notes have been highlighted in the bass, which is the part that the student got to see, to show certain interval patterns. So clearly there's a descending scale of red notes on the first system. Then in the second system we have blue notes that go down a third, up a second, down a third, up a second. And green notes at the end that show a cadence preceded by a 4-3 so-called passo indietro, a move down to the beginning of a cadence in orange on the third system. That is, if you will, a basic analysis of this partimento. So let's listen to how the student realizes it. There is a question about parallel fifths. That's a contrapuntal sin in the 18th century. And if we look here, the lowest note is the red E-flat. The highest note is the black B-flat. And those notes both move down. Not in exact parallel motion, but rather close enough. In the next instance, it actually is parallel. C up to G, going to F to B flat, and A flat to E flat, going to D to G. So that's a problem. Similarly, a G minor chord here is somewhat unmotivated and unexpected. It's not terrible. It's actually rather advanced. But it's not what a master would have done. Here we have the same bass, the same partimento, but aligned better with the norms of 18th century music, with what a master would have expected and have learned and taught. So instead of parallel fifths, we have parallel tenths. G to F, then F to E flat to D, D to C, and C to B flat. Similarly, in place of the G minor chord, we have a 6-3 chord on G, which is an E flat chord. These are not huge differences, but if you're used to a lot of 18th century music, this will sound a little less lame than the student's version.